Hi everyone. So I don't know how this is gonna work out. This is sideways. This is the maybe the second time I've done live. The other one was just a concert video. So I'm kind of bored. I figured why not? I know a lot of people won't be up, and this is just kind of like a test run. And yes, I know my eyeshadow looks horrible. It's just kind of experimenting a little bit with the different colors that my dad and sister picked up for me, which is unicorn blood. Um, So the colors I'm wearing very, very badly is Golden Mane and Silver Clouds. So, yeah. So I figured I'd just come on here and do a couple of book tags. Why? To kill time. So I got on Google or Yahoo or whatever I have. I think it's the Internet Explorer. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Anyways, so I figured that I would find some tags to do. And so I found a few. I found one called. I found like two book to movie ones that I might do, but then I found one called the Greek mythology book tag. So we will start with that one because there is a lot, and I think I don't know if I skipped any. But if you're watching this, you are tagged. So here goes. The first one, of course, is Zeus, who is the king of the gods, the god of the sky. And the question for that one is, what is your favorite book? So basically, as of right now, my favorite book of all time, if you haven't been able to tell, is The Hunger Games. Poseidon, the god of the ocean. What book drowned you in feels? Oh God, a lot of them. The Hunger Games for one. The Fault in Our Stars. Probably the one though that definitely got me at the very start. Trying to record here.
No, she's doing pause. Let her do her shit.
Cool.
That's important to her. That's her life.
Sorry, I had to take care of something. What are you talking about? You have a channel too, Nick.
Wait, are you on YouTube?
I'm live. And whoever watching, just watch me throw a pen at you.
She's live?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, fam? Who's on?
I don't know. I'm just doing this just to have fun. I don't think they can see you, Nick. They can see your shadow.
Everyone,
Oh my
everybody
God.
watched all of that and probably got mad because they saw this. Hi guys. Bye guys. My dad left.
Anyways, it probably would be below their bones. Hades, God of the Underworld. What is your favorite dark book? So I don't know if I've read a lot of dark stuff. I haven't read a lot of horror. So I would have to say probably Coraline. That counts, right? You guys just need to go to bed.
No, I don't. How much do you have left?
Hera, family and marriage, cutest couple, probably Hazel and Augustus. Athena, goddess of battle and strategy. So who is your favorite intelligent heroine? I would say Sailor Mercury. Gaia, mother goddess. Book with your favorite world building, and I would have to say probably Harry Potter. I definitely need to read more fantasy. Aphrodite, goddess of love and beauty. So what are some pretty covers? The Lunar Chronicles definitely have very pretty covers. Ares, the god of war, a violent book, or the most violent book you've read. So that would probably be between The Hunger Games and Battle Royale. Battle Royale was a little bit more gory. And I don't know if this is Hephaestus. I'm not sure about that one. So he's a god of blacksmiths and flames. And what is the hottest book you've read? Probably The Claiming of Sleeping Beauty. Artemis. So Artemis is a goddess of the hunt. She's a moon goddess, and so what protagonist did not, a female protagonist basically, did not need a man to save her? And you know what? Honestly, I could not think of one for this one. I know when I looked it up online, the person had Mockingjay, but I think that was more of a team effort. I really do. Apollo, the god of healing and music. What is an exception to a genre you don't like? So I don't know if I've read something out of a genre I don't like. I don't know if there's a genre I don't like. There's, I'm not into those romances you find at Walmart. Does that count? But I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. He's like a 5.
The next one is Hermes, god of thieves and travelers. Book that stole your heart. Oh, that's a tough one. So many of them. So many of them. Just go back and watch my videos, and if you think I like them, that's probably it. Hestia, the goddess of the hearth and home. So a book that brings you comfort, that you go back to. Maybe some childhood books, like some from my Goosebumps collection, just because they are from childhood. Demeter, the goddess of fertility and harvest. So your favorite book setting. So as of lately, I've discovered in books like um, probably something sci-fi-ish and dystopian.
What were we doing?
Hecate, a magical read. I guess I would say Harry Potter. Dionysus, the god of wine. What book are you anticipating? So I have a big TBR that I just did not get to. I can see you. God. And I've already kind of started. I want to read Second in Legend. Maze Runner. I have to finish the series. Just a whole bunch. And finally, Nemesis, which would be about revenge. So for that one, I think I would go with Mockingjay, most definitely. You guys need a hobby.
Are you still alive?
Yes, I'm still alive. Oh my god.
Awesome, man.
Go get a hobby.
I'm living it, girl.
Go do something. Oh my god. Go to bed, Michael. Alright, so putting these two together, I am doing an adaptation wish list and the book adaptation tag. So it goes, the last adaptation you watched. So that would probably be Bird Box. I'm listening to it on Scribd right now. It's pretty good. It's quite different, but also not at the same time. It's not different in a way where it's completely ruined, and I guess I can live with that. What is an adaptation you're most excited for? See, I'm always kind of late with this kind of stuff, and I know I've had complaints about the book, but I also did like a lot of aspects of it. And I heard they are supposed to do like a mini series of Looking for Alaska on Hulu, which for some reason I cannot get. An adaptation you never want to watch again. I don't know. I know there were some bad ones, but I really don't remember them all that much to really answer that. So, what is one that made you want to read the book? Probably a few, and some have been good, some have been disappointing. When I was younger, I seen The Princess Diaries and made me pick up the book, and they are very, very different. I saw The Hunger Games before, like almost 2 years before. I actually started watching the second movie before I even started the first book. Oh God, what else? A Walk to Remember, and that one was okay. Um, so where am I at? So is there one that made you never want to read the book? No, luckily there hasn't been one. What adaptation has almost nothing to do with the book that it's based on? And I, for that, I would have to probably say The Princess Diaries would be a big one. I mean, it is and it isn't, but it's totally different. Book or movie first? As much as I read, often I end up seeing the movie first. So I guess I really don't care, but I would prefer to read the book first if I can. Do you care if they age up characters? Sometimes it can get pretty stupid, so I mean, because then they really start getting into changes and they follow trends and they really don't stick to the actual story. Does it ever upset you that characters don't look like how you envision them in the book? No, because like I said, too often that I actually end up reading it after I see the movie, so the actors are kind of already in there. Although some casting is BS, such as the casting for Katniss and them asking only for white girls when she's clearly described in the book as having straight black hair and olive skin. Movie you like better than the book? That's a rare for me because I am a big reader, but I maybe kind of like A Walk to Remember the movie a little bit more. One you want to see as a movie? Ooh, that one's a tough one because I'm gonna have a whole list here that I'm gonna get ready to talk about. But I suppose a random one. Oh God, I'm gonna go with Legend by Marie Lo. Yeah.
She might be lying.
What do y'all want?
Fucking tell her. Shut up. She's lying.
Dude, come on! Oh my God!
We're gonna let her lose subscribers.
Oh my God! Go do your own shit!
Shh, she's on the YouTube.
Would you two knock it off? Oh my God!
I don't know.
You need to babysit them.
I'll go upstairs.
You're gonna go to bed and leave me with them, aren't you?
Is that like I'm like oven baked? Why can't we bake like a Jew? But then I'd be offended.
Oh my God! Nick! Anyways, here's a list of 5 movies I'd like to see here's a list of books I'd like to see as movies. There we go. So basically for this tag, you're to pick 5 and explain why. And it's really kind of hard because a lot of the time they can really, really just fuck shit up. But if they didn't, here are some that might make some good movies. So at number 5, I have Unwind, which is a young adult dystopian. That's the second one I read after The Giver, and it definitely has a darker tone to it.
Who made Sandwich?
I don't know who made a sandwich. I definitely think that perhaps that trend is kind of dying down a little bit. So maybe we'd get a decent movie out of it. I really disliked The Giver in a lot of ways because I knew they just jumped on that bandwagon. The Giver had been out for years, and like way before Divergent and Hunger Games and all this other stuff, people were talking about making that movie and how they couldn't because of the concepts and this and that, and then these dystopians come out, and all of a sudden, this book from the 90s is now a movie. Characters are aged up, they're pushing romance. It really wasn't what the book was about. Now, I did like the actor who played Jonas, because I think he kind of portrayed him quite well, even though their ages were, they were aged up. Unwind, it's a very strange book. It has a lot to do with pro-life and pro-choice and their idea of how to handle this. What do you want?
I'm not here.
Go to bed! Oh my god. Christopher, control your brother! Get out of here!
I want more.
So the next one would be Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side. You know, I think a lot of people think like Twilight ruined the vampire genre, and this one, yes, is a young adult, slightly romance kind of thing, but this one's a lot more funnier. It's a lot more down to earth, and no one sparkles in this one. I promise you, no one sparkles.
Oh, you guys still want the guitar?
The next one would be Gathering Blue, which is a companion book to The Giver, and I know I just complained about that one, but I'm kind of wondering perhaps if maybe they would do a little bit better with this one. Also, I would just like to see a series continued. But this one takes place in a whole different community and a whole different set of rules. So, you know, perhaps it would be better. The next one is Beauty Queens. And that one,
Oh.
my God. Sit down, Nick. Anyways,
You look like you're punching.
Beauty Queens. Now, there's been talk about a remake with girls for Lord of the Flies, which is a book that I read years and years ago. I don't think I ever seen the movie, but I read the book years ago. And there's this whole big debate about it and everything. But honestly, I think that this would be a lot better of a choice. It's funny at points. It's imaginative. It talks about certain social issues, and it doesn't seem like it ever really preaches to you. So,
She's on the interweb.
I'm on the interweb, oh my god. I'll turn you guys around here for a second. Anyways. Yeah. I definitely think that would just make a funny video. Or funny movie. And try and play around with this thingy a little bit here. The last one would be The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. And that's another one by Kate DiCamillo, who wrote Because of Winn-Dixie and The Tale of Despereaux. And this one is just heartwarming and heartbreaking, and I think it would just make an excellent children's movie. So anyways, I figured I'd test this out, do a couple of tags,
What?
go shut my brothers up,
What happened?
and we'll see you guys next time.
Feel like a white guy.
I'm gonna have to
Old
see
white lady.
how the hell to shut this damn thing off now.
What? Why you shaking? Why are you laughing?
Oh boy.
Just go away.
Oh boy.
Okay.